Hello friends, welcome to this video where I will show you how to build a WordPress website from start to finish. Uh, WordPress is very exciting, very interesting subject, dear friends. Uh, Building a website on WordPress is not a cakewalk, but it is very simple. Once you know it, it is definitely cakewalk. So I will be explaining to you how to build a website, a blog kind of a website initially, friends. And I will be covering each and every aspect related to website designing, right from the point of conceptualizing as to what your blog design or website design should be, domain registration, assigning hosting to it, installing WordPress, installing a theme, customizing the theme, uh, uploading and installing the right plugins, configuring them, and then adding a post and adding images to the post, and then creating a user-friendly navigation menu on the website, and then finalizing it so much so that it becomes it loads faster on all kinds of browsers and also mobile handsets. So let's proceed. Let's go ahead, and I hope you will like it. I'm trying to design a very simple website for you to understand the whole subject rather than concentrating on the designing and the flashy design as I would like to explain. I'm not covering that too much. I'm a fan of simplicity, minimalistic designs, because that is what Google likes as well. And not only Google, not only Google, friends. Even the site visitor likes to actually stay on a website and go deeper into it, browse the whole website, go into the pages and read the content and derive benefit out of the information given on that website. If those websites are simple to navigate, the menu is simple, and it is not too flashy. You see, it should be purpose oriented. So that's what I'm planning. That is what I have planned, and I have devised the whole tutorial kind of the video. It is a detailed video. I have gone very I have gone step by step. I have not hurried up, so that you understand and grasp it well. All right, then let's proceed. All the best. Okay, friends, here we are on the screen, and the first step that we should be taking is uh, to go to google.com and look for some inspirational websites in the field that we would like our website to be based. Okay, for this tutorial, the website that I have in mind is something related to blogging. Okay, so let's and the angle that I have in mind is to teach about how to start a blog. Okay, so there are many domain names that came to my mind, but something that is that I find attractive is a domain name called getsetblogging.com. Okay, we will come to the part of domain selection and domain registration later, but let us first now get into doing some basic research on finding out some inspirational websites on the very same subject matter as to about how to start a blog. Okay, so what we will do is we will search on the Google search bar how to start a blog. Okay, so here we are, and we'll get some results. So here we are, Wix, then the blog starter, then the blog starter, Wix, WP beginner, etc., etc. Okay, one by one, let's see how they are. Okay, let's not get into Wix. Let's start with the first site guide. Okay, it's no, how to start a blog. You see, it's like a nice clean layout, good domain, first site guide. So this is a complete left to right width, which this website owner, and it's a one page, a landing page kind of a layout. uh, it's a like a one page complete guide on how to blog. Very interesting. The more content there is, the more information there is, Google gives you more attention. So keep that in mind, please. Now again, so we have found this. Now let's get to this one, the blog starter. So this also a very nice clean layout, and going by the layout, clean, minimal, very neat. This is also a one complete long post related to the subject, starting a blog, how to start blogging, how to start a blog, and all that. And then let's get to blogging basics 101. This also nice clean one page, and again this is a long post. You can make it out with the scrolling sign that the page is huge, that the page is long. Detailed content. Okay, then we have WP beginner. This also a very nice, neat and clean kind of layout. So folks, I hope you get an idea what I am trying to talk about. You need to get an idea as to what all are the available websites in your niche, in your subject matter. Okay, so and there is another one by this, how to start a blog. This also is a one lengthy page covering all aspects pertaining to this topic, how to start a blog. Interesting. Okay, right. Now, having done this basic research, there is no need to research more than the first page. You get an idea. Okay, an idea is enough. You don't have to copy and paste anything that's available. Please don't do that. Refrain from doing that. Be creative. Just get an idea and then try to sort of think out of the box based on that idea and come out with your own layout, your own color theme, your own structure, your own ways and means to structure a unique website on the same subject matter. Uniqueness also has a place. Okay, all right, now let's get ahead and register our domain. The domain registrar, or the domain portal where I register my domains, is name.com. So we'll go there and we'll, you know, we will find out get set blogging.com. Get set blogging. Interesting name, right? Yeah. So let's search for it. You already own. You see, they probably read my IP address and then they are saying that you already own it, which is true. I registered it some days ago. So I own this, and uh, and what I have done is I have already uh, assigned. Yes, I've already assigned hosting to it, and For that, what I have done is I have changed the name servers already in my account, in my domains list. In my domains list, when I go, get set blogging. Okay. Name servers. You see, these are the name servers. I've already changed them. Manage name servers, you have to go there and then you have to assign name servers. I've already assigned name servers here. I just have to put in the name server. I'm using shockhosting.net as my host. So I have put in their name servers. I'm not using name.com hosting. I'm using shock hosting because it is very cheap, and they are one of the best in terms of the speed, in terms of the space they give, and the functionalities they provide in so far as the hosting package is concerned. So now we step ahead to the shock hosting where my domain I want to host. So we go to shock hosting homepage, client area. I am already there. So I want to get into the hosting space where this domain is residing at the moment. So I will go into my account. I'll log into the cPanel, which is automatically through the hosting company's dashboard, account dashboard. And here I am. So you will see that there are many domains which I have hosted, and you will figure out that it's already hosted there. So in the list of domains, you will figure out that this particular domain is already appearing. I've already hosted it. Okay. Oh no, I took it out to sort of showcase how to actually host a domain. Okay, so let's get back to the domain panel, cPanel, and now I am adding on a domain. So the new domain name is getsetblogging.com. Okay, there's no subdomain. The root is automatically captured, and I'm actually creating a FTP address as well. So the FTP username for an add-on domain becomes the username you give at the rate of that domain. Okay, so here it is. You should note it down somewhere. The FTP username is getsetblogging@getsetblogging.com, and password is I'm using my Mac generated strong password, so I'm using it, and I am adding that domain. So it is being added now, and you will see when it completes, it will show that the domain has been hosted. Okay, now we'll go back. We'll go to the cPanel again. And okay, before that, let me open a window and show to you that what getsetblogging.com brings. This page proves the point that my domain is hosted now. The index page is appearing. All right. So this is an indicator that my domain has found a residing ground. It is being hosted. you know, a domain is like a property. It has got its land now. That land is nothing but that hosting. So here we are. Now, the next step that we should be doing after actually we have assigned hosting to a domain is to install WordPress, because the website will be actually made from the from the WordPress software, which will actually be positioned on the domain. Okay, so what we need to do is we are already on the cPanel, and we will now get into the WordPress script installer. Okay, now we will install now. Now, what are we trying to install? We are now trying to install Get Set Blogging. Okay, and guys, please, when you are trying to install WordPress on the root of the domain means the domain itself, no extension and no subdomain. So this is no extension and there is no subdomain. We are deleting the extension, and we are installing WordPress on the root itself. You see, https:// okay, yes. So my blog, my WordPress blog, that is all automatic. I am giving it a name as an administrator. So admin is my username, admin, okay. And I'm assigning a password to it, okay, a strong password. It could be get set blogging 123. Okay, it's a strong password, it says, okay. And the email I'm giving you here is info@getsetblogging.com. I'll come back to that stage later, where I'll explain to you how to assign an email address within the domain. All right, I'll do that later. Okay, so here we are. We have set up everything, and now we are ready to install it. And it is always good to actually send out your installation details to an email address where it is just stored for you to retrieve it later. Okay, so I am sending it to my email address. Okay. Install. It takes about 5 seconds, 10 seconds. Okay, so it has been done. You can see here, congratulations, the software was installed successfully. WordPress has been successfully installed at getsetblogging.com. Okay, now let's check whether it has been installed or not. We can check it out right from here itself. We'll go here. See, now earlier you saw there was an index page only, and here you see this was an index page. Now when you refresh, you will see WordPress has been installed. Here you are. Okay, so this proves that WordPress has been successfully installed, and now we will be taking the next step. And the next steps would be to give this particular page a shape, a better shape, a better design. So what we will be covering in there would be installation of a WordPress design in the form of a theme, and then we will tweak the theme. We will customize it to our liking, and we will give the site title, and we will put in a tagline, and then we will build a home page. We will give a navigational menu there, and then we will install plugins. We will configure the plugins, and those are the sequences of things that we will be doing to actually showcase as to how the website building is such a simple task, If you know the subject matter, an installation of a website, designing, tweaking, plugin, configuration, blah blah blah, all can be done in about 1.5 hours max. Okay, so now let's step ahead and get into the administration of this WordPress administration of this website. Okay, so we are at getsetblogging.com homepage. Now we have to change it. We have to change the design. We will now have to get into the dashboard of WordPress. So what we will do is we will say getsetblogging.com word wp-admin. Okay, this is the URL which gives you access into the dashboard. We are going behind the scenes of this website to do adjustments, tweaking, designing, configuring, customization, and whatnot. Okay, yeah. So the username was admin, if you guys remember, and the password was getsetblogging123. Okay, login, save. Here we are. You see, we are at the dashboard. We are behind the scenes. We are in the green room of this particular topic, this particular video, where I'm showcasing how to build a website. Okay. Now, let me give you an orientation of what this dashboard is all about. This is the home, this is the updates. I mean, you don't have to worry about all these posts. These are the posts where you publish posts pertaining to this website. There's nothing at the moment here. You see this particular website, this hello world that you see here. If you see in the dashboard, hello world. So this is the post. So this is actually a post. All right. So I hope it is clear as to what is meant by a post. Okay, now add new. We can add a new post. When the post is ready, when the content is ready for us to upload, we can do that. It will be happening. All that will be happening here. All right. Okay. So let's get back. Let's get in here and get back to the dashboard, and then show you all this. So this is the posts interface. Add a new post. You can make categories which can appear on the menu bar on that blog website which you are making. This is the media folder wherein all the pictures and the images can be parked for you to use while you are building a blog, building a website. And these are the pages where you will be building page privacy policy, which is a very important page, and Google doesn't give you a damn if you don't have any privacy page now. It's like a legal page that every website is supposed to be having. Okay, and sample page. So we'll be building pages as well. We will be having a home page. We will be having an about page. We will be having a blog page in which all the blog posts would be appearing in an excerpted format and all that stuff. And we don't have to worry about comments. We will disable comments. I mean, we don't need commenting on our blogs unless I've reached a stage where people follow me a lot, and then they post comments on that. And that's something separate that will come later, but not now. Appearance, yes, appearance plugins. These two are the most visited interfaces in the dashboard. Okay, appearance. Now, you see, this is the theme, current theme which is installed, the 2020 theme. Okay, so we can customize this or we can install a new one. I will show you. We will be installing a free theme which has a premium component as well, and it's a wonderful theme, a very sought after theme, and that we'll come to that later. And then we can, within that appearance interface, wherein we can change the theme, we can customize the theme, we can add, we can delete the widgets, we can edit the widgets, We can create a menu bar, we can change the background, and then we have the CSS coding related theme editor as well. We will not touch this. This is a more advanced level. I won't touch it. When we have a theme already, why do we need to do coding as well? Rather use something that's available right in front. And then of course the plugins. Let's get into the plugins. There are already 2 plugins installed. I don't want this Hello Dolly plugin. We will deactivate it now. Delete it. Okay. Yes. This is an important plugin, and we will be installing about 7 to 8 other important plugins. Every plugin is something which is an add-on into the administrative and the programming level of the website. And what those plugins do is they bring in the functionalities of the whole website together. It's like a plugin, it's a storehouse which tweaks different functions of a website through that small plugin interface. We don't have to do the coding. That is how the plugins play a role. We just get into the plugin and we do some settings in the plugin, and the whole website accepts it and then tunes it to what that plugin is supposed to be doing. You'll understand that when we actually do the plugin installation and configure the plugins. Users is something where we can, suppose one blog is maintained by 2 or 3 different users, we can create different users, but at the moment I don't want to touch it. I don't want to go through it. I am the only administrator to this website which I am trying to build. Let us not complicate things. Okay. Yeah. There's no tool at the moment which we want to use. When we actually install plugins and all, you will see that some kind of some components might get into the tools area. Okay. But yes, the next stage where we will be actually touching the appearance part. Let's get into now changing the look and feel of this whole website, and that happens through the theme. So I want to install the generate press theme. Okay, you will see how it is. I want to show you. Okay, let's get to Google and generate press theme. Okay, generate press theme demo. Let's get into the demo. You will immediately see what generate press theme is all about. No, sorry, I went into the forum. This is the site library actually, which is part of the premium part of Generate Press. Let's get into home and see the basic, the theme, and you can understand from here what Generate Press is, what the theme is like. Okay, all right. So, and right on the theme installation interface, you can basically see what the theme would be like. Okay, so what we want to do is we want to search for generate press. Add new, and we will be searching for the theme generate press. Generate press. Here you see. Okay. Yeah. So here we are. See how it looks. It gives a very professional look. All right. Better than this. You see here. See here. It gives you an immediate look and feel of a blog site. Generate. You want to preview on the whole page? Let's check it out. Here it is. We will install it. Installation is very easy. It takes hardly 2 seconds, 3 seconds. It's done. And let's now check it out. Activate it. Theme. Now let's see how our site looks like. We can check it out from here. Visit the site. Here you are. Okay. See, this is the menu background, horizontal menu. This is the header, and this is the body area, the content area. This is the footer. This is the geography of a website. Header, body, and sidebar, and the footer. As a basic starter of building a website through WordPress or a blog through WordPress, you need to be aware of these 4 to 5 different areas on a particular page. Okay, now we will get into the customization of this particular theme so that we get a professional look about our website, which is Get Set Blogging. Okay, now let's get into designing of this website, getsetblogging.com. So here I am on the dashboard, and let's one more time check out how the website is looking at the moment. So we go to getsetblogging.com. All right, and this is the home page. This is how it is looking like at the moment. But tell me, when anybody is visiting this website, not you, not me, anybody else, how is it looking like? Does it give a professional look at the moment? Does it speak about any aspect of our objective? To me, if I am actually not an administrator and I just happen to visit this site, I will consider it as, I will start to think what this website owner is trying to do. He has displayed his website and it is not revealing any information. It is not professional. The design doesn't look proper and things like those, isn't it? Right. So to circumvent that, what we will do now is install a plugin which will actually bring out this particular page as a coming soon page or under maintenance page. Okay, so we go back. We log into our dashboard. All right, the internet seems to be slow today. Okay, so we are at the dashboard now, and what we will do is get into the plugins area, add new, and look for coming soon plugin. Okay, coming soon page. It's actually a coming soon and under maintenance construction or maintenance mode plugin. So here it is. There are many, but we will actually go for this because number one, it has more than 1 million active installation, which speaks about the plugin, that it is a sought after plugin, it's doing well, and also that it is compatible with your version of WordPress. This is important, guys. Okay, so whenever you next time happen to look for a plugin and want to install it according to your own layout and structure that you have in mind, based on that, you should look for a plugin which mentions this and has a tick beside it saying compatible with your version of WordPress. I'll show you something which will say untested, like this one, untested with your version of WordPress. You see, this is also a coming soon and a maintenance mode plugin, but what it says is that it is untested with your version of WordPress. So installing this might be a dicey decision, guys. Okay, so let's not get into that and ensure that whatever step we take is a compatible step. So we will install this. It is installed, and now we will activate it right from this area. We can activate it on the plugins area as well, from the plugins area as well, but if an option is there to activate it right from there, why not? Okay, so here we are on the coming soon page and maintenance mode light page. Okay, let me now show you how the website is looking at the moment when this is disabled. This plugin is disabled. Okay, so still when we get into getsetblogging.com, we are getting into this page. Okay, you will wonder, we have installed it, but the coming soon part is not appearing. It will not. Why? Because it is disabled. So what we'll do, we will enable it and save. Okay, so now this coming soon page and maintenance mode light thing is activated. Here you see coming soon mode active. All right, now we will refresh. You will wonder that despite activating here, the home page is still appearing as it was appearing before. Yes, you know why? Because I am already logged in as an administrator. It is my machine. So on my machine, it will show as that what I am working on. But for anybody else, it will show up as what I say. I'll show you how. Okay, let me again log out. And for a moment, prove to you as to how it will look for anyone else. Okay, so I refresh my getsetblogging.com site. See here, get ready, something really cool is coming soon. So what it's saying is that somebody seems to be working behind the scenes on this website and updating it. Okay, and of course we are working our site, we are designing the site, we will be later on adding content on it, doing site optimization, we will be doing content optimization and so many other things. So until then, I would like everybody, whoever tries to get into this domain and check out what we are doing, they should get to know that we are working on it. All right, you must have now got the purpose behind what I have done. So now let's go back to the administrator side, the dashboard, and get into appearance. I told you now we are going to work on designing of the site. So we go back to appearance and we go to themes. Yesterday I had showed you that I had installed Generate Press theme, all right? So now what we are going to do is customize it. Customization is nothing but a step forward for us to be customizing the theme, so much so to be having the look and feel and the layout according to what we have in mind. As I said, the internet seems to be extremely slow today for some reasons, so please bear with me. And here we are on the customization part. All right, now guys, as I told you, Generate Press has one basic free theme, and then they have an add-on plugin which is the GP, which is a short form for Generate Press, and it is called the GP Premium. That gives you a few more customization options. more design options and all that stuff. But basically, for you to be having a nice professional layout from this point onwards, the basic theme is good enough. So please ignore this part which is in red here, which says premium modules available. Okay, that's fine. Thank you. We don't want it at the moment. All right. So here is the customization um, dashboard, and the options available in front of you are so many: site identity, layout, colors, typography, general, menus, widgets, homepage settings, etc. All right. So we will be first of all clicking on site identity. Okay. Now you must be seeing that our site is showcasing on the front page, which is the home page, my blog and my WordPress blog tagline. Here, these two things. All right. So we will change it. What we now want is my site title is Get Set Blogging. Okay. Yes. I am combining get set and then separating blogging from that, just to give it a more kind of a logo kind of an outlook. Although this is not a logo, but just to give you a kind of a out of the box your thoughts or an idea to be doing like this whenever you try to uh, escape from making a logo and then putting it. So you can play here and then create your own site title on your own ways. And my tagline can be, okay, what do I want to do on this website? What do I want to give information about? I want to tell them how to start a blog. All right. So what? Let me put a tagline saying, learn how to blog like a pro. All right. Here it is. Learn how to blog like a pro. We may hide as well if you want this tagline. But I think we should definitely put on a tagline. It gives some value add to the site title, as it speaks about what we have in mind, what this particular website wants to give information about. So we won't hide it, we will keep it. We can also install a logo, upload a logo, and then place it in this area. Let me come back to that part later. But the idea is for you to actually see the customization options and the various options and ideas you can implement here. Okay, so we will publish this part. Published. It is published, so we'll go back. And now let's get into the layout. Container. Now, container is this whole part from here to here, left to right, is all called the container. Okay. Now, it's generally advised that the average container width overall can be 1200. Okay, so we will be putting it as 1200 pixels. Okay, now one container could be one container. See, this is one container. There is the it's not a separate body and then the right hand side bar. It is now appearing in the on the same plane. Okay, it is not having separate rooms for themselves. They are within the same complex. So I hope you got the difference here. All right. So whatever is your feel, is whatever your liking is, you can base the containers either one, or you can have multiple containers. Now, container alignment could be either text, separate texts, or it could be boxes. Okay, so we will now publish this part. And then we go back to the header and we will say default. Header width is this width. This whole part from here to here is the header part. We will keep it contained. Header alignment left. This site title and the tagline is left aligned. If you will put it center, it will come here. Okay. All right. So whatever your liking is, you could do that. So we will actually be we can centralize it. Let's go ahead and make it central and publish it. Let's get back and then we go to primary navigation. Now this is the navigation part. This black background bar, horizontal bar, is the navigation width. We will be putting it as full. Navigation alignment, meaning the menu, we will go to the menu part later. When we will build the menu, you will see that the menu that we assign, which will be home, about, blog, or contact us, etc., privacy policy, etc., these will be contained here. Okay, so this is now left aligned. If we centralize it, it will come here. So when we put when we say home, about, blog, contact us, and privacy policy, it will centralize. Probably it will start from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It will come like that. But on the left, then it will come from here. It will start from here. It will come here, then here, then here, then here. And the right hand side portion will stay vacant. Okay, so whatever suits you, you could take that step. Navigation drop down is hover. You see, are you seeing this hover? The color changes. That is called the hovering part. Drop down, we are not having multiple menu where the drop down menu of the primary navigation menu options come through. All right, that is a more advanced part. We will stick to a very basic menu comprising of probably 3 to 4 or 5 maximum pages, and that's good enough. The idea is to build a website with minimal confusing roots. You see, let us not complicate it. Simplicity has its own value. I always strictly believe in that. Let us not complicate things. We are building a blog on Get Set Blogging, learn how to blog like a pro. So we will keep the whole menu simple. We will have a home page, we will have a small about us page, and then we will have a blog in which there will be various posts related to the information, ideas, and content about how to blog, what are the various resources related to blogging in the form of themes, plugins, and then SaaS softwares, etc., etc. Okay, so navigation search we can enable. All right, so you will see that the search icon will appear on the on this horizontal part. Here you see this is the search icon which has come which is appearing. All right, so we will publish this part. Now go to sidebars. We are we have decided that you must have seen initially when we researched the home page, the first page results pertaining to uh, how to start a blog, all the blogs that appeared, most of them had, two column sites, one body and one right hand sidebar. I think out of 10, only two or three had one single column layout with the whole post appearing here, and then probably the options of the bar of the right hand sidebar came on down to the footer. But I would like this to be appearing here, because what happens is when somebody visits the page, this area, like I'm not scrolling through, this whole area without the scrolling through downwards, and uh, when the scroller is on the top, that portion is called above the fold. This is the fold down here. So anything going below that is below the fold, and above that is above the fold. So it is always a good setting to make your design in such a way that maximum information about what you are publishing as a website is above the fold, so that the site visitor doesn't have to scroll down to find out anything more. I hope you got what I mean. All right? Yes. So we will keep it as a two column website. Main 70% of this layout will be the body, and 30% on the right hand side will be the sidebar. So we are keeping this option. Sidebar content. Sidebar content meaning that you will you will see here. Okay? Yeah. So this is the content and this is a sidebar. So we will actually keep it like this. Content sidebar. Content sidebar. Single post, no. Single post also we will keep the same layout. There has to be a uniformity on the whole website. It shouldn't happen that the home page has the body content here and the right hand sidebar here, and then the single post, that means the later when the post pages appear, the layout comes here and the body comes here. Let us not confuse either the Google algorithms or the machine learning, which crawls your website and understand your site layout and the sitemap, etc., etc. We keep a complete uniformity throughout the website. So we will publish this as well. Now the footer part. Footer part, this is the footer for your information. This is the footer area, and we are dividing the footer widgets into three: one third, one third. So 1, 2, and 3 areas. That will come later when we'll configure the plugins. Footer will also be full width. Like this header is full width, this will also be full width. Only this portion, which is the main body portion, will have the content area utilizing 70% of this layout, and the right hand sidebar about 30%. Now we haven't changed anything here, so it is not highlighting publish or to please publish. It's already published. So we go back and then we get into the blog, and when we'll do the setting of blog. That means a couple of posts that we will publish, it will be appearing in one below the other format, and it will be an excerpted format. Excerpted means there will be excerpts, and we could actually assign a minimum number of words in that excerpt. It could be 50 or 40 or 100, whatever. Okay, we'll come back to that portion later when we will be posting the content. So this also is already published. We go back, then we again go back. Layout part is done. So we'll colors now. Background color is, this is the background, guys. Okay, this brown or the light blue, or what, I don't know what to call it. It's this thing. So we'll actually do it. We'll put it white. This has now become all white. Okay, it's better. Let us keep uniformity and not confuse the whole setup into different colors and fonts and all that stuff. The minimum configuration you give to any particular memory related aspect, the less confusing, or the less work action that particular technicality has to take, has to read. Okay, so simplicity here. All white, we have put in the background color as white. The text color is always better to put complete jet black, so we'll put it black. So this is all black now, you see. Then link color will be, see, these are the links, yeah. Then link hover. Link hover could be, for example, we put in this, dark beige color. So when you actually come in here, it will, get beige. This is what is meant by the link color hover. Link color visited. Suppose you have already visited Hello World. What color would you like it to appear here with? Which would actually mean that you have already visited that page. Now, this is a very interesting functionality here. It is already giving a thematic view to the whole website. Either you could do red, which is like this, or you could do gray, which is like this, or you could do, say, green, which is like this, or you could do blue. Okay, now blogging is, what does blogging portray? Blogging portrays information, content, knowledge, right? Right. What do these subject matters reveal? Which colors connect with this aspect? Does red connect? No. Green connects, yes, but the best connection is blue. So I would actually put in navigation color presets combination as blue. All right. So let's now finalize this and publish. So color part is done. Typography, very important. Now we will assign fonts all over. Okay, font family, let's keep it as normal. Okay, font size, I would enhance it. I'll make it 18. This font size should be 20, guys. That was too small. This is small. This is good. All right. Now, heading. This is heading. Now, which font family would you like? I am a fan of Montserrat. Montserrat. Okay. Yes. See, what a robust font it is. The other font that I am fond of is Poppins. Poppins. Okay, Poppins. This is also good. Let us keep Poppins. Okay. Poppins is looking good. Poppins or Montserrat. Keep these two font options in your mind. They really spell out the whole information text very professional. The look and feel is very connecting. Okay, right. Now we will actually be we have to make the fonts uniform all over. Okay, that's what I'm doing. The body also has pop-ins. Font size is 20. Line height, we can adjust this later. You see, you will be more comfortable doing these adjustments when we have some content to display. We are actually doing a generalizing designing of the website at the moment. So heading pop-ins is fine. Font size is okay. Heading 1, all right. So heading 2 also we will make pop-ins, okay. Poppins, here it is. So pop-ins. And then heading 3 also pop-ins. There has to be a uniformity between all the content, whether it is the heading or the paragraph or H1 or H2 or H3. You will understand these things later. The H1, H2, H3 parts. These are parameters laid down in search engine optimization. Okay, so this also we want pop-ins. All right, so here it is. Okay, so you will see that everything here now on the site in terms of the typography, whether it is the title header or the tagline or the body, paragraph content, sidebar options, links, everything is now pop-ins. Okay, body is pop-ins, heading is pop-ins, paragraph is pop-ins, everything is pop-ins. Okay, we will publish this because we have changed everything. Now we need to actually ensure that it is published. We go back, general. Don't worry about this part. Menus. We will create a menu later. Rather, let's create it now. Okay, so no, we'll do that later. We go back, menus later, widgets later, homepage settings, latest posts or a static page. This also part we will do later. Okay, right. So we have now completed the designing aspects. We have given some basic we have given some basic look and feel commands to the website in the form of the color theme and the typography, which is the font. All right. Now let's look at how it is looking. See, doesn't it look better than before? Indeed, it does. It gives immediate impression about what the site is about and what this site is having inside inside it in the form of information, what its objective is. That is revealed by the tagline. So get set blogging, learn how to blog like a pro. Okay, so here it is. go back. All right. Yes. So the next portion will be that I'll cover is to install plugins, and after I've installed the plugins, we will actually post a home page content. Okay. All right. Let's head on to installation of plugins. Here you are. So at the moment there are only 2 plugins. We will be adding about 5 to 6 important plugins. Okay, let's proceed. We are at the dashboard of our website getsetblogging.com again, and the site customization is happening according to this dashboard and the options available here in terms of posts, media, pages, comments, appearance, plugins, etc. etc. We just covered appearance, which means we tweaked our layout, look, and feel of the website. We worked on the generate press theme. All right. There will be more of customization, which we will be covering later. But at the moment, the very basic parameters were set on the designing side. Now we will head into the plugin section and install some essential plugins. As I told you, plugins have a certain uh, feature with each of them, and they combine their programming with the WordPress coding and then allow the functionality according to that plugin. For example, this Akismet anti-spam plugin. Used by millions, Akismet is quite possibly the best way in the world to protect your blog from spam. You see, a blog is a blog, meaning it is a platform for people to share, people to exchange. So, in a blog, commenting is allowed or disallowed. But at the same time, what happens is the basic sanctity of a blog is lost if you do not allow commenting to happen. Okay, if you don't allow people to participate in what you have expressed through the content and not take a feedback, it is no more uh, it is no more a blog. I hope you get what I mean. So, although I said that we will not be allowing commenting, but it is a good idea to actually allow comment after your blog has started to receive some visitors. Until then, you might sort of abstain from allowing comments. Nevertheless, you should definitely configure this plugin so that unnecessary commenting does not happen. Spamming is not done, it's not allowed, and this is what the plugin does. Okay, so the first step is to activate it. Okay, we will manually enter an API key. Okay, right. What we'll do is we will go to akismet.com. Okay, I'm actually already logged in because I build websites, so I have an Akismet uh, account already. And what I'll do is uh, I will try to obtain an API key. So here we are, and we will now get into getting an API key. Okay, so in my account, I have my API key already here. So I will copy this, get back into my dashboard and install and paste the same API. So, and I'll connect it. Okay, Akismet is now protecting your site from spam. Happy blogging. Okay, save changes. So Akismet is done. All right. Yeah. So we go back to the plugin section. Having completed the Akismet part, now we will install a couple of more plugins. The next one that we will install is the Rank Math SEO plugin. Rank Math. Okay, it's not here within our dashboard. So what we will do is we will add new plugin there. So Rank Math. Okay. WordPress SEO plugin, Rank Math plugin. So many installations already, and it is compatible with our version of WordPress. Okay, so as I told you, this is a key indicator that this plugin should function well with our website. So we'll install it here and activate it as well. We'll skip it. Okay, so this is done. You will now go back to the plugin section and you will see that Rank Math is already installed and activated. We'll work on that later because Rank Math SEO plugin works in tandem with the content that you upload. We'll do that part later. We will do on-site optimization of the content through this plugin. The next one that we are going to install is the really simple SSL. We don't have it, so we'll add on here. Really simple SSL. Really simple SSL. We will install it. This has actually installed and we only have to activate it. Actually, what really simple SSL plugin does is the hosting that we have already has an SSL enabled on the website. So this plugin actually matches the two interfaces. One is the hosting and this website. So it is like intermingling of the two compatibilities, saying that yes, if you have SSL certificate installed, I am accepting it. So this is what it does. So we'll activate it and we'll get back there. Almost ready to migrate to SSL. Go ahead, activate SSL. SSL activated. You see, my hosting already has the SSL, and as soon as we install this, both have come together, joined hands, and now it is configured saying that SSL is activated. Okay, so this part is done. SSL is an important feature to have because it ensures a very high level of security in the internet environment. Okay, Now we have installed Akismet, was already there. Really simple SSL is done. Rank Math, which is the SEO plugin, that is done. Rank Math plugin actually works wonders with the content part. Okay, but there are there are a lot of images which come into on a website, and Google, in fact, gives a lot of weightage to content which is actually supported with images. So, and you can imagine, images occupy a lot of space, a lot of memory, you know, in all respects. So, there is one plugin which is called the Imagify plugin. It is actually having a free, it is having a free version as well. But in that, we get a very, very small amount of memory, wherein it catches the images for site speed optimization. Imagify actually enhances downloading of the images on anybody who visits our site and loads faster. So you get full marks in front of Google in terms of site loading speed. Okay, so let me not cover too much of technicality here. We will just go ahead and install the Imagify plugin. We go back to the plugins part, add new, and we search for Imagify. Here it is. Not imagery, Imagify. Okay. We will install Imagify. This is Imagify. Now the configuration of Imagify will actually happen when we actually log into the Imagify website and obtain an API key from there. Okay, so we'll activate it, and it will ask to install an API key. I have my API key already, guys, so I'll show you where it is. We go to Imagify website, imagify.com. Wow, why? Website, and I am heading and logging into my account. I already have an account, so it will automatically get into my account, and I will get into API integration, and here you see I have my access token. So I copy this to clipboard, and I have my API key here. I paste in here and I connect it. Congratulations. So I am connected now. All my images will now be highly optimized. They will take no time in downloading uh, on any browser whatsoever. Whoever wants to visit my site, it will be fast loading. So I have literally taken care of all aspects of site speed in terms of optimizing it. Okay, except for the content, of course. We will do that when we upload and publish the content. So we have covered this, and now, having installed the essential plugins, we'll revise the plugins part and see what all we have done. So Akismet is done. Coming soon is already there and it is enabled. And Imagify I have just configured. Uh, this Rank Math SEO, yes, we will be using it when we upload the content, and the really simple SSL. Guys, plugins are many, and for various features there are supporting plugins, and one feature may have so many plugins availability, and most of them are free, but there are some paid plugins as well, which actually sort of enhance the features and give you more capabilities. For example, the Imagify plugin, which I just showed to you, is a very, very important image optimizing plugin. Okay, so you cannot actually ignore it. Nowadays, Google gives a lot of weightage to site speed loading. So you have to take care of this. You have to ensure that your site loads faster. Okay, now we will get again into the appearance part. Okay, uh, yes, appearance. Customization we covered yesterday. We will now get into widgets. Okay, yes. All right, now, uh, guys, I showed you yesterday when we went to the customization part of the theme and the site layout, we had the widgets section. Okay, here. Now the footer widget, this is the footer part. Okay, and when we go back to the layout part and we go into footer, we can uh, assign a number of widget areas into this footer area. So I think 3 are enough. We need not go into more of them. And what I have in mind here is to have one is, of course, the statutory pages. We will be putting in the statutory pages, the legal pages. Legal pages are what? Legal pages are privacy policy, disclosure or disclaimer, terms and conditions, and pages like those. Okay, one will have that. One can have an image related to your site title. Okay, and the other could be the recent posts. Because what happens is when you go down scrolling through a content and you hit the footer, you sometimes want to see, okay, what all posts does my blog or does my site carry. So there they can see what are the last and the latest posts there. So that helps. So we have legal pages on the right hand side here. In the center portion we can have the recent posts, and then here we can have the the image or the logo or the site title, just as it is in the header. Okay, so we will keep it to 3. There are there are options to keep 4 5, but it will be all crammed up. So I think let us observe a sense of decluttering the whole site without not cramming up all the content, and that's why I want to maintain only 3 widgets in the footer area. So let's go back. we go to uh, widgets. Okay, so footer widget 1, footer widget 2, and footer widget 3. So in the footer widget 1, we will what we will put. See, here are all the options. These are the available widgets, and you can assign which widget to go where. I hope you get what I mean. All right, so I'll show you how to do that. So for example, I told you I want to showcase recent posts in the footer widget 2 area, which is the central widget portion. So here what I'll do, I go to recent posts. Where do I want to put the recent posts widget? In the footer widget 2 area, right? So I'll click here and then I'll say add widget. So you will see the recent post widget has added on to the widget 2 area. So recent posts. What title should I give? I will give the same, recent posts. Number of posts, titles, 5. 5 is enough. I don't want to post any date there, so we'll save it. That's done. Okay. Now, then we go on to the pages part. I told you that I want to showcase pages on the third widget area in the footer. So pages, where are the pages? Pages. Okay. So I want that to get into the footer widget area 3. Add widget. It has come here, and I will say pages. Save. Okay. Then I want I want to, when I build a what you call the logo of this site, I want that logo also to go onto the footer area. Okay, so I will, and that will be an image, right? So what I'll do is I will add an image widget in the footer widget 1 area. So here I am, and I'll say I want to add it in the footer widget 1 area. Add a widget. Okay, I will not add anything. Okay, I will not say anything there because the logo will be displayed there, so it will itself be self-explanatory. Okay, I'll just say done. Okay, yes. So here I am on the, okay, so let me now show you. Let us visit the site again. Get set blogging. Here it is. Okay, see, I added the widgets, so it has come. Now you must be wondering that the recent posts was supposed to be displayed here and the pages was supposed to be displayed here. Don't worry, it will move once we place the image of our logo in the widget 1 area, which is this one. All right, so don't sweat on that. Done. The widget portion is done. Okay, now, and now we will get on to the sidebar. In the sidebar at the moment, if you see here, what is appearing? Recent posts, recent comments, and all that. I don't want comments, as I told you. Okay, so what I will do is I will remove the recent comment plugin, the widget from here. Delete. So you will see here it has vanished. Okay, that the recent comments widgets, after removing it from the right hand side bar, has gone. Okay, here you see it's not appearing anymore. Okay, now I wanted to show you that there are two search fields available on the front page, and it's not necessary to have both. So I would like this search bar to be search field to be removed from the right hand side bar. What I'll do, you see here it is appearing in this sequence: search recent post, search recent post. So what I'll do is I will delete this search field from here, and when I refresh you will see that it is gone. It will be gone. I mean, the caching prevents it to be prevents the change to be shown immediately, but you will see it will be gone. Okay, so here we are, and yes, so we have set the footer widget, we have set the widgets on the right sidebar. The recent post is appearing here. Let us see if we need to add any other widget on the right hand sidebar. Navigation menu, no. Recent comments, we have just removed, not required. Okay, so I think that's good enough for the site to be neat and clean, clutter free. So we will once again head to the customization of the theme part and see how the theme is now shaping up. The design is shaping up. You see the search is gone now, you see here. Okay, now we have centralized the header, but the menu is actually appearing on the left aligned position. So what we will do is we will actually centralize it here. So we go to layout, we go to primary navigation. You see it is aligned towards left. We will put it in center, so it has come on the center. So that's pretty neat. We publish it, save it, we go back. Sidebar is fine, header is okay, container is fine, footer is 3 footer widgets area, that's good. So yeah, publish it, we go back. Now when you see okay, we'll refresh the page. So guys, you can see that the sequence of the navigation menu seems to be incorrect. I always like home to be the first, about second, and then the blog, and then the contact or the disclaimer page. Okay, yes. In fact, disclaimer is not required here, right? Let it be, we will tweak it later. Okay, so we will just sort of rearrange the menu. So here it is: home, about, blog, learn, tools, resources. Save. See, it's all right now. And you must be wondering that I have rearranged the pages on the header navigation, but here in the in the widgets area on the footer, the pages will always appear in alphabetical order. So you don't have to worry about it. It's actually better, you know. Okay, so that's done. So you can see, guys, that the site is now shaping up properly. Okay. I want to now show you that uh, let's make the footer of this blog and assign a background color to it. So we'll go back, we'll head back to appearance side, customize. Let's now give this website or a blog the final shape. And for that, what we are going to do is post a content. Now the content that I want to place is a corner store content, which means that it is a content which portrays the purpose and the topic of this website or the blog, Get Set Blogging. So let's head to the pages section, because this particular content which I am posting now will be the home page content, and I have actually renamed the home page as How to Blog. Nowadays, uh, it's a trend, and it's also a search engine friendly strategy to actually make the homepage content in a long form content, so that immediately if someone visits that homepage, he gets to the content straight away, rather than first getting into the menu and then seeing what all is available on the site. Especially in this kind of a website which has a specific purpose, it's always conducive to actually have a purposeful, lengthy, long form content. So I will open this and paste the content here. My content is already ready. It is here. You can see here it is How to Blog. Okay, so I copy and head back here and paste it. Done. So the content is around here. Now I will add a relevant image. It will enhance the look and feel of the whole layout. So I'll add an image. So I go on to adding a block of image here, and then I upload the image. The upload the images that I have selected are already here. So I will post this particular image and update it. Okay, now let's view this home page. See, it's turning out to be beautiful, isn't it? And I will add one more image. So where do I add the second image? Creative expression, how to make money from blog. Okay, so let me add it here. We go back and we get into that area where we want to add the image. So it was here. So I will add another block of image again. So business communication is pointing towards making money. So let's add this one. Okay, so we update it. Now again, let's look at the page. See, again, it has, right? So you can see that the site has really come out well. It's neat and clean site and spelling out exactly what we want it to portray. Get set blogging, learn how to blog like a pro, and we start the content with how to blog and given a subtitle of what a beginner blogger needs to know. And we have added a relevant image. So you can see that there is a synonymity, there is a synergy, and there is a direct connection between the domain, Get Set Blogging, the title, the color theme, which is blue, which spells out business angle, and then the title of the home page, which is how to blog. The image is directly connected to how to blog. This is how this particular lady is trying to blog, probably typing in a post, and directly connects with the title. So you can see that, whenever any uh, any visitor to this website, you know, finds his way onto this page, he will he will spend some time on it. He will definitely feel connected. He will not immediately shun it off because it's clean, it's nice. He will definitely at least scroll downwards and see what it is all about. He will go through the titles. That is how these titles carry a bold font and, and speak about what blogging is all about. So I hope you got right from the stage where we started and how we have arrived at giving this particular uh, website or a blog a final shape. All right. Now, beyond this, there are many other things which anyone who is building a website or a blog can do. Okay, what are they? He can enhance this website by adding more content, by giving it a more beautiful or a more attractive design, more layout, putting some banners on the right hand sidebar, promoting a product, or linking out to some things which he sells otherwise on some other websites and all that thing. But I am personally a fan of purpose oriented websites because I have done a lot of research on websites and how they are built and which kind of websites gather more readership, more viewership, more visitors, more traffic. And what I've realized is that anything which is completely cluttered or flashy, people don't like it. People like clean, purpose oriented, straight, to the point, straightforward approaches in anything that we probably connect with today. You can yourself try to, pause and think for a minute which website would you like to read or go through. And you will realize that you would definitely connect with these kind of layouts. All right. So that's my way of thinking and my way of coming forward and giving a particular website its layout, design, look and feel, structure, and I am sure that will prompt you to copy and paste the same model, the same thoughts, and the same approach and build your own websites. So here I am concluding my journey of putting this video forward, which spells out how to build a website from scratch, right from the point of conceptualizing and studying some competitors, some already prevailing websites in this field, which I did initially, if you remember, Get Set Blogging, then purchasing a domain, registering it, and assigning hosting to it, then installing WordPress on it, adding a theme, customizing the theme, giving it a categorized menu, and adding content and making the content look nice on the page by making the titles bold, the subheadings bold, and assigning image to it, etc., etc. So that's it, dear friends. Watch for more videos, and I will cover many more subject matters related to website designing. It will be on-site optimization of the site, which will actually help in speeding up the downloading of website in different browsers, making it search engine friendly, uh, optimizing the content. This one I have not covered the optimization part. That is a separate topic altogether, and it is quite tedious. It cannot be covered on this, and it will become very lengthy. So I would rather give it a different module. Then, then there is, uh, promoting this particular site through external means. It could be a YouTube video or social media marketing, establishing a Facebook page, and Twitter. There are many other things which you can do, so which I will be covering in separate modules. You will find those videos on the channel. Thank you very much, guys. Wish you all the best. Please connect, like this video, and yeah, and I'm here to actually give you a lot of inputs. Thank you. Site is done, but now I want to actually take two final steps before concluding the whole session of this video, and that is to actually add. Uh, I will be going to the plugin section and then adding a particular plugin. Uh, the plugin is called Easy Table of Contents. So let's search for it. Here it is. We will be installing it. It's installed, and then I will activate it. After activating, I will get into the settings tab, and I am configuring it like this. Okay, the header, label, etc., table of contents, and then light blue, so what this plugin does is it extracts the heading 1, heading 2, heading 3, the header tags from the post or from the page content, and then place it as a table of contents, or in the same way as there is an index of contents in an ebook, which actually helps you to straight away head to the section which you want to read. Similarly, here the reader or the site visitor can head to that section which he finds something to be covered at that moment in time. So I will be saving changes of after configuring this, and then now let's check out the site, visit site. See, this is the table of content which is here. So for example, you want to head to the section how to make money from a blog. It will straight away bring you to this section, how to make money from blog. So I hope you got the usability and the benefit of this plugin and the table of contents. And mind you guys, table of contents when given in a long form post is a very conducive Google friendly feature. So when Google algorithms or the crawlers crawl your site, they realize that you have done a good job. Your content has been provided with table of contents, and that gives you more marks while they analyze and place you in search engine rankings. So I hope you get the benefit of it. It's a very good add-on that you should not miss while building a website, especially those websites which are niche information related websites. Now, one final thing, and that is to actually install a contact page. If you can see, there is no contact page here. It's an important page. If anybody wants to write the blog owner and wants to connect with him, contact him, then there has to be some kind of a facility given on this website wherein he could just get in there and then communicate with us. So what we do is, similarly as we install plugins, we go to the plugin section and add new, and we look for a plugin called Contact 7. So Contact Form 7, we install it, we activate it, and we will now configure it. So we get into the settings side, and this is a shortcode. So we go to the form, right? Contact form 1. So what it says is, copy this shortcode and paste it into your post, page, or text widget content. So what I do is, I'll copy this, copy, and now we head on to the pages section. We add new page and say contact us, and we paste the shortcode here and we publish it. Okay, so when you actually view this page, you will see there is a contact form available here. Understand? So we go back, and now you must be seeing that the contact page is not appearing anywhere, neither on the footer nor on the header. So we will be adding the contact us to the menu. So we go back here again, appearance, menus, and you must be seeing that there is a contact us page here. Okay, so we tick this mark. After ticking mark, after selecting the Contact Us page, we add to the menu. So it has been added, and now we save the menu. Okay, now when we refresh, you will see the Contact Us page has appeared, and if anybody heads to it, he can get in touch with us. All right, so this is how the website is now complete. We have the home, which is the index page. It's a one full page content with a table of contents functionality on the right hand side. And as and when we will populate this blog with more content, we will actually be getting uh, latest posts to be appearing with their excerpts on the right hand side. But at the moment, this is enough for you to actually understand how the website has been built right from the scratch until this stage. I would like you to actually also understand the the meaning of and the importance of the about page. So let me add some content there. So we go to the pages section, all pages, about, and edit. In the about, we will just mention a few lines about the purpose behind this blog. Welcome to Get Set Blogging. .com. We bring all information about related to the subject of blogging in totality. Find tips and tools that can help you start blogging in no time. Happy blogging. That's it, friends. So as a beginner, I mean, one or two lines about the website that you are, making needs definitely to be placed. We update it. And that's it. So when you head back to the home page, visit site, and go to about, you will see, welcome to Get Set Blogging. We bring all information related to the subject of blogging in totality. Find tips and tools that can help you start blogging in no time. Happy blogging. So it's all done. As I am progressing to showcase more advanced features pertaining to building a blog or a website, you will see that all these menu options will get filled up. The blog side, the learning content, the tools and resources, etc., etc. All these will contain the content pertaining to the purpose. Tools and resources will have reviews and guiding material pertaining to some top notch tools available for blogging, be it themes, be it hosting or plugins, etc. etc. And the learning section will probably have video content or cheat sheets or flyers, banners, etc., pertaining to the secrets of advanced blogging, uh, how to blog like a pro, and things like that. So, guys, I am done. Hope this video helps you, and see you later in more videos, which you will find in the same channel. And I'll be very happy if you will subscribe to my channel and ask me any questions if you have. I'll be very happy to clear those. Thank you, guys. So the video comes to an end here, friends. I hope you will derive good knowledge about how to build a nice, minimalistic, user friendly website via the WordPress platform. And after this video, I will bring out more videos which will be related to designing aspects, making the website more search engine friendly. And I will be discussing products and resources and tools pertaining to WordPress website design. And I look forward that you will subscribe to this channel, to my videos, and like them. I am also open for a direct contacting from you all to let me know as to what you feel, what I should be making videos more on, so that it could benefit you, and I'll be more than happy to bring them to you. Thank you very much for watching this video, friends, and I look forward to bringing out more and more videos for your benefit. Thank you.